Hello and welcome back to our video series on Power BI Basics. Today we're going to be talking about interactions in Power BI and how to disable and or enable them. If you haven't watched any of the other videos in our series, please consider doing so. We're currently releasing daily videos on Power BI and teaching you how to use just the basics. All right, so let's talk about what interactions are in Power BI. What I've downloaded right here is the sales and returns sample v2019-12. If you want to download this file, if you search that title, it will pop up off Microsoft GitHub and you can go ahead and download it for yourself. So here is one of the slides that they've pre-built. If I go ahead and I click on this, if you notice, when I click on Power BI, it filters down this visual right here, right? And it filters down this visual right here. These are what's called, and it filters the cards up here. These are what's called interactions in Power BI. These interactions are what allows you to actually do, or what allows people to kind of intuitively use the report. So like, for example, if they click Xbox, right? They can also do filters by clicking on text. Let's go to another screen right here, right? If someone clicks on this line or this data point right here, right, it's now filtering down to just that data point. So these are interactions. So how do you enable or disable these interactions? How do you make the visuals not interact with each other? Well, first of all, you select the visual that you want to edit the interactions for, and then you'll have this formatting tab right here pop up. You can then click this formatting tab, and then you can go ahead and you can actually edit the interactions. So let's just say I didn't want this graph to be able to control this graph right here. What I can then go ahead and do is I can click this so it says none, and then let's also just maybe have it not interact with this card right here. What I can then do is I can go right here and I can click none right here. Now to exit this mode, I then unclick this, and now when I click here, you'll notice it's filtering this visual right here and this visual right here, but it's now no longer interacting with either of these two visuals. Now this is a one-way situation. So if I go ahead and I click here, you'll notice that this one still filters here. Or vice versa, if I go ahead and I click here, there's nothing to filter on, but like if I click here, you'll notice that that will then go ahead and filter down over here. All right, so that is interactions in Power BI. Hopefully this was a pretty good video that gave you a good introduction, but if you do have any additional questions or if you're struggling with anything else or something I said was unclear, leave it down in the comments and I'll make a secondary follow-up video. If you're interested in learning more about Power BI Basics, please subscribe. Again, we're currently releasing a daily video and we would be happy to have you. Thanks for watching.